Namita Jaiswal and welcome back to our channel. Today I am here with something very important, that is the essential parts of speech, the building blocks of English grammar. Now, you are a student or a working professional or you want to improve your English. This is the best session for you. Please stay tuned. But before that, let me introduce myself. I am an international expert in education and training. I have had the privilege of training more than 35,000 students worldwide. I'm an IDP certified IELTS trainer. I am TESOL and TEFL certified and specialize in standardized test preparation. Now, moving ahead, I am associated with Wisdom Point, your learning destination, the Learning Atlas. We cater to students from pre-K to grade 10 and help them out in their test preparation. And also we have international curriculum. Now, if you talk about international curriculum, we have CBSE, ICSE, IB, IGCSE, GCSE, and American curriculum as well. Now, for test preparation, we cater to SAT, ACT, AP, IELTS, TOEFL, PSAT, GMAT, GRE, PTE, and also specialize in different courses. Now, if you have any requirement, you can definitely get in touch with us and we'll be helping you out for sure. Now, moving ahead, so in today's session, we'll be talking more about parts of speech. Now, parts of speech are the fundamental elements that allow us to structure sentences and convey meaning clearly. Remember, grammar is not just the rules. It's tool for clear expression. So there are 8 elements that are crucial in your parts of speech, and that's what we are going to talk about. Be it writing or you want to speak in English, you need to understand them thoroughly, then only you can enhance your speaking skills. Now, moving ahead, now the first part of speech is noun. Now, nouns are essential naming words that identify people, places, things, or ideas, right? They anchor our communication to specific subject and are used throughout everyday conversation. There are different types of nouns. What are they? So we have common nouns. For example, girl, boy, right? We have proper nouns. For example, Namita, Chicago, Bible. The other nouns are, we have concrete nouns, words for physical objects like table, rain, phone. Apart from that, we also have abstract nouns. So what are abstract nouns? Words for ideas and concepts like love, freedom, justice. Now, moving ahead, I'll give some examples of each type to understand you, so that you can understand the things in a better way. Now, moving ahead, the next part of speech is pronoun. So pronouns are the words that replaces noun in a sentence, making our language more concise and efficient. Okay, for example, if I want to say, James or loves ice cream. James is very foodie. Now, this is creating my sentence and it is making my sentence redundant, right? Because I'm repeating James, James, James. Now, instead of James, if I replace James with he, so what will happen? The sentence will be good. Now, I'll understand by this pronoun that I am talking about James for sure. So, James loves ice cream. He is very foodie. So, this is how you need to go ahead and write down your sentences. Now, there are different types of pronoun, including personal pronoun. So, what are personal pronoun? If you can just look at this, like I, you, they, okay? They are personal pronouns. Possessive pronouns are mine, theirs. Reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, itself. Apart from this, we also have demonstrative pronoun like this, that, those, these. So these are nothing but the types of the pronoun which we can use. So instead of James, I can use he. Instead of Roxy, I can use she. Now, it completely depends upon the gender of the person. Now, if I want to talk about thing, table, chair, I can use it in place of that. So this is how it actually works. Now, moving ahead, the sentence, let me give you a sentence so that I can understand how you're doing it. Now, this is a sentence given to you. Jake rides his bike every day. He loves it because it's fast. Now, here, as you can see, there are personal pronoun used. What are the personal pronoun? For example, he. He is used to replace Jake. Correct? You agree with this? His is used as a possessive pronoun. Okay? It used as a personal pronoun to refer back to the bike once again. So this is how it actually works. Using pronoun in this way helps us to avoid repetition and makes the language flow more natural. Now, let's move on to the third one. The third one here is verbs. Verbs are also called as action or state. Now, verbs are divided into different sections. Now, you have to understand one thing very clearly, that verbs are the heart of sentences. They express the main action or state. There are different types of verbs. Number one, main verbs. These express the primary action or state. Next, what we have here is, if you can just look at this. The second one is action verbs. These shows physical or mental action. The third word is linking verbs. They connect the subject to additional information. Next, we have helping verbs. Support the main word to indicate tense, voice, mood. Now, without verbs, we cannot express complete thoughts. Now, let me give you an example for the same. For example, he goes to, okay, I hope it's visible. Now, moving ahead with the example, he loves swimming. Now, as you can see in my given sentence, he is my pronoun, right? Loves is my verb. This shows that what he loves, what he does to the swimming. He loves swimming. So, loves is my action word. Now, other action words are read, write, sit, eat. Okay, these are few action words. Apart from that, be form of the words are also there. Is, am, are, was, become. You also have, had as a possessive words. So these are few things which you have to understand, that how to apply them in your sentence to make it going. Now, moving ahead with the next one, that is adjectives. What are adjectives? It describes noun. It gives you the quality, right? Making our language more vivid and precise. They help the audience visualize exactly what we are talking about. Now, for example, blue sky, green grass, red apple. Now, the adjectives add color and detail, right? Now, we can also use adjective to show size. For example, tall building, tiny ant, enormous elephant. Okay. Now, do remember that an adjective can describe quality as well. She is a beautiful girl. What kind of girl is she? Beautiful girl. So, beautiful is referring to girl. So, beautiful is my adjective. Okay. Or beautiful sunset, delicious meal. I love red roses. So red is nothing but my adjective because it is describing my rose. So I love roses or I love red roses. Which one is better? Which one is sounding better? Just understand the same. Now moving ahead with the next thing. Remember the proper order of for adjective. It's large uh, red balls, not red large three balls. So you have to understand that how to put the adjective properly. Okay, so using adjective effectively make our language more engaging and impactful, and it helps the person visualize what you're actually talking about, right? Is it clear? Now, after doing this, we have done noun, pronoun, verbs, adjectives. Now we are going to move on to adverb. Adverb is our another parts of speech. It does what? It describes verbs, it describes adjectives, and sometimes adverbs also describe itself. Okay, so adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs, adding more details and precise. Now, many adverbs end in ly. So this is something which you have to understand and keep in mind. For example, beautifully, carefully, tomorrow, yesterday, everywhere, outside, very, extremely. These are nothing but different types of adverbs. Adverbs can describe how an action is performed. For example, beautifully or carefully. When something happens, okay, tomorrow, yesterday, where something occurs everywhere, outside, or the extent or degree of something happening, very, extremely. So that is how adverb describes the whole process. Now, let me give you an example. Now, this is a given sentence. She sings beautifully. Now, tell me the adverb here. Okay, so you are absolutely right. This is beautifully. Okay, sings is my verb. She is my pronoun. Okay, so this is how it actually works. We will leave tomorrow. The adverb tomorrow describe when we will leave. The dog waited outside. The dog waited outside. The adverb outside describes where the dog waited. She is very talented. She is very talented. The adverb very here, I hope you can see on my screen, describes the extent of her talent. Adverbs add important details, guys, and nuance to our language, helping us communicate more precisely. Are you getting this? Now, this is something which you have to understand. You have to keep on practicing so that you can continue using the same. So you have to use them in your day-to-day life. Now, moving ahead with preposition. Now, what are prepositions? Prepositions are small words that show relationship between other words in a sentence. They connect nouns to other parts of the sentence like verb, adjectives, or other nouns. Now, preposition can indicate location or direction. Okay. Now, the book is dash the table. The book is dash the table. Now, where is the book? On the table, under the table, beside the table. Where is it? So again, preposition will definitely help you out, like under the table, right? So this is how it actually works. They can also show time relationship, like at noon, before sunset. Prepositions can also indicate associations like with cream or without breaks. The key is that prepositions create meaningful connections and relationships between the different elements in a sentence. As you can see on my screen, different examples are given. So try to make your own sentences and share in the comment section below. Moving ahead with the next one, that is conjunction. Now, conjunctions connect words with clauses. Now, conjunctions are important parts of speech that connects words, phrases, and clauses together in a sentence. Now, there are three main types of conjunctions. For example, coordinating conjunctions, where we have fanboys. The acronym for fanboys are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, as you can see here. Next is subordinating conjunctions. These are few subordinating conjunctions which you can find in your sentences: because, since, although, while, until. Okay, the next one is correlative conjunctions: either or, neither nor, both and. So they are used together. Now, coordinating conjunctions link equal parts of a sentence, like two independence clauses together. I like tea and coffee. Okay, so I'm using and to talk about that I like both tea and coffee. Now, correlative conjunctions work in pair to link related ideas. For example, she will call when she arrives. Okay, subordinating conjunctions again introduces a dependent clause that relies on the independent clause. For example, I'll go if you go. Are you getting this? So this is how it actually works. Using conjunctions effectively improves your sentences and prevents choppy writing. Like it helps connect related ideas smoothly, and you will speak like a native speaker. Now, moving ahead with the next one, that is our interjections. These are words or short phrases that express strong feelings or emotions. They add color, energy, and personality to speech and writing. Now, some common examples of interjections include excitement, right? If you are excited, then you can say, wow, yay, hooray. So it shows how much excited you are. Now, surprise. Oh, goodness, my God. So these are again your interjection for surprise. If you are in pain, ouch. So this is again an interjection. It shows your strong emotion. It adds emotion to speech and writing. Okay. These interjections, they often stand alone with exclamation points. They are common in dialogue, but used sparingly in formal writing. Now, greeting, hello, hi, these are also interjections, and you have to use exclamation for the same. Now, they typically stand alone and are followed by an exclamation point. So please remember the same. Now, these are few examples. Please go through them, okay, and let me know if you have any doubts. Now, moving ahead, the next thing which we have apart from these is the articles. What are articles? A and the. These are the articles, right? We have demonstrative, possessive, quantifiers, numbers. So if they are there in your sentence, that means that it is trying to express your sentence and it is trying to enhance your sentence. So please try to use them. A book or the book. When we say the book, when we are talking about something very specific, right? For example, my friend is planning to have coffee uh, near the coffee shop, which is in my locality, right? Or you can talk about my friend is planning to go to the coffee shop near my house. This is better sentence, right? So to the coffee shop, that is, he is trying to be very precise where he or she wants to have the coffee. Here I'm talking about he, correct? A and they are the common determiners. Apart from this, the, okay, these are also which helps us to express ourselves. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, example in sentences. Okay, the article determiner, quick brown adjectives. As you can see, sentence or speech. Now, let's move on and let's practice an exercise together. As you can see on my screen, you have to tell me which parts of speech is this. Wow, we have exclamation mark. So what is this? This is nothing but the interjection, right? Do you agree with this? Okay. Right. Okay. The is nothing but the article. So what is the? The is the article. So we have to use what? The for the article. Right? The next one is smart. So smart is referring to whom? Smart. It describes the noun. Okay. So this is an adjective. It is describing the noun. Smart is nothing but it is describing the noun, right? The next one here is boy. So boy is my noun. What kind of noun is this? We're talking about a person, isn't it? So this is my noun. This is my common noun. Next one is quickly. What is quickly? Quickly is referring to what? Quickly is nothing but the adverb. It is referring to the verb. Which verb? It modifies the verb ran. Okay. The next one is across. What is across here? Across is nothing but the preposition. It shows the relationship between ran and the path. Okay. So again, preposition. Across is the preposition. It is showing the relationship. Okay. Now what is the again? We know this, right? This is nothing but the article once again. Okay. Park. Park is my noun. Because is my conjunction. It connects two clauses. Okay. So he was excited is one clause. It has a subject, it has a verb, and it makes sense, right? He is my pronoun. Was is my, you tell me what is was. So it's a linking verb. So this is nothing but the verb. Verb is my was. This is my linking verb. It's linking. Next one, excited. What is excited now? It's an adjective. It is describing the pronoun he. So you have understood, right? So this is how you need to understand the question. You have to identify the parts of speech. Now, each underlined word, you have seen that how it is divided into different parts, correct? Now, moving ahead, this is all we have. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to learn more things, you can subscribe to our channel, like, and write down your comment below. If you found this video really helpful, make sure to do the needful. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss more powerful information or the videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, and remember, practice a little every day and you will be amazed to see your progress. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.